Adam,
Ike,
I think we're live again. I think we did
back?
it again.
We're back?
We are back.
All right.
Holy moly. We are on the Instagram, on the Twitter, the X.
The X, the Twitter, whatever you call it. I find myself calling it Twitter still. Wait, I can't hear you. No, can't hear you. No. Got a little technical difficulties. Never a show without it.
Oh,
Could be.
I hit the freaking mute.
There he goes. Here we are.
There's a mute button. Be careful.
Oh. That's what happens when you get very professional. You got a lot of gadgets. You don't really know how they work.
If you only saw this desk.
Ooh.
That's right. Happy fight week. Happy fight week. First and foremost, we love you guys. We are live on the Instagram, live on the Twitter, live on the X, on the YouTube. But while Adam and I are hosting, it's called the YouTube. We love you guys. Thank you for the support and all that you guys did for us. Our first recording. Seriously, we killed it. To brag a little because it was pretty freaking impressive. 5,000 viewers for our last live stream.
Wow.
318, the BMF belt. I should have pulled up the receipts, but your boy went 4-1. I'd
rather not see the receipts.
We're not going to do the hot sauce challenge only because I gave my word about being in Chicago, and then this little thing called a real ID stopped me. So I figured they cancel each other out. So I won't apologize anymore for Chicago because I don't expect you to eat any ghost pepper or experience wing. Deal? Fair?
Thank God for that.
Fair?
Let's clap it up. I'll take that. We'll clap it up. That's very good. Needless to say, extremely disappointed not only in myself for the picks on that card, probably my worst picks ever. I'm just a little disappointed, Ike. You know, he doesn't have the real ID. The passport lapsed. He can't travel anywhere. He's got a little bit of an issue right now, but, you know, needless to say, he'll be in our hearts over there in Chicago, and he's going to miss a good one. I know that.
I may have travel issues, but I don't have issues picking fights, my man.
Oof. We're making a redemption now. This is big redemption time.
Oh, my
Picks are
gosh.
coming.
Well, welcome to the show. Adam, drop your handle.
Let me type it in here.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Put it on the lower third. Our mutual friend would be happy that I said lower third. Very professional.
How do I get that in here?
Yeah. Thank you guys. I think you private chatted me. Oh wait. Yeah, I have to freaking wait. Do I have to change it or can you change it on your side?
I can't change it.
How do I? Is there a way to edit name and headline? Okay. Here, we'll do this. How does this look? Do you like parentheses? I'll give you parentheses. How's that?
Ooh, boom. We're in, baby.
@_Adam Z _. And for all you guys listening on the post live replay on the Spotify or Apple Podcast or wherever you download your audio, that is Z with 2 E's, not just the Z. But yeah, another fight week. This is 3 pay-per-views in a row for us. I appreciate you for hopping on. You were going to Chicago, first and foremost. How you feel, man? Is this your first out of tri-state UFC card?
This is, yes, very true. The only events I've seen are at MSG and the Prudential Center. From a media perspective, both are very different from the access we have to the fighters and how close we get. MSG, a little more closed off. We're retained to an individual room. Prudential Center, everybody's running wild in the back. Very excited to see what it's like over there in Chicago. And I'm actually going to get out there, go to a baseball game at Wrigley Field. First time going to Wrigley. Should be exciting. But needless to say, needless to say, I'm pumped up to get over there to Chicago, enjoy some hot dogs, and see some fights.
That is definitely a to do. Who are the Cubs playing?
That's a good question. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't tell you who they're playing. Just going to see the stadium mostly. Love a little bit of baseball. Probably going to leave a little early because we got to be at the arena on the early side. It is a day game on Saturday, so we're going right before we hit the arena for the fights.
Perfect trip for a short trip like Chicago. I think I looked it up. It's might be a shorter plane ride than going to like Fort Lauderdale or Miami. Is that true?
I think so. I think it's only like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Which would
probably around
like
the same,
on par.
Probably around the same. Are you going to try the deep dish pizza?
I am going to try the deep dish pizza. Our good buddy, as always, we mention him every show, Zach Gelb. I will be out there with him. He is taking me to, I can't remember the name of it, one of the pizza places out there. So I am very excited. It was recommended by a buddy of his, so should be one of the top ones. Let's see if I can find it.
Nice. Take a picture, post it, do what the kids do.
Oh yeah.
But what the kids won't do is being live in the United Center, man. I mean, you're going out there for one of the last pay-per-views, possibly in history, man. Pretty wild. Again, guys, we record this on once a month so far. Hopefully, every other week eventually, maybe even every week if we get a sponsor.
You never know.
Whoever wants to sponsor. Shout outs to Hog Heaven. They could be a sponsor.
If you want it, we're available. We're taking donations.
I bring up the last of the pay-per-views because the UFC has just signed with Paramount, CBS. Is it still Viacom? Is that silly to say?
That I'm unaware of.
Well, CBS TV. That's how I wrote it because I hated seeing Paramount. Just write CBS TV.
Paramount,
like CBS.
I know they're owned by. It's not Paramount. It's just another name.
So we went from 7. This was okay. The Fox deal was 7 years, $750 million. That is, what's the math? That's about $150 a year. The ESPN era was 7 years, $2.1 billion. So, folks, more than tripled, almost quadrupled what the UFC, and obviously inflation is out there, but big win for the UFC. They were ahead of it in 2018, signing the deal with ESPN to be completely digital in the cloud, on your phone, in the streaming. And now Paramount Plus in that meantime was made. Mobland, or whatever Dana White has memorized. Hey, I love Mobland. I love South Park.
Yeah.
And where's the Lioness? I mean, if they do Lioness season 3, you got to bring in Amanda Nunes for a cameo.
We got to give her a scene. Give her at least a couple lines, something. Let me see her beat someone up.
Folks, I am not joking. Lioness season 1, not 2. Sorry, Taylor Sheridan. I know everybody loves Yellowstone.
He is great.
Lioness season 1, it's one of the most incredible seasons out of any TV I've ever seen. So
there we go.
Yeah, and it's on CBS. When they do 60 Minutes, they'll probably sit down with a fighter eventually, or when the NFL, Nate Burleson, and they point to, hey guys, did you see the fights last night? Like it's going to be woven in. Personally, my first thought of this was, hell yeah, this is a win. Now we're on legacy TV. People in Europe, people with antenna ears can see ESPN and no pay-per-views. Gigantic win for everybody. I've been saying it's an old model. It's a weak model. It's a nearsighted model. How do you think the NFL, the NBA, and the MLB pay for things? It's commercials. You put Conor Khabib on this CBS deal, a pay-per-view, you're getting 25 million viewers. Easy to sell. What are your initial thoughts, Adam?
I mean, I think this is the best news that anybody could have asked for, hoped for. Boxing, Turkey did it about like a month or so ago. So I think that kind of told everybody right there it was only coming for UFC. So somewhat expected, somewhat just, amazing news for the fans. I think it's a little tough for Dana when he's got some of his own fighters out there saying they've never even paid to watch a fight. So I think it was definitely the best move they could have made. Um, increase fighter pay, bonuses are going up. As you said, advertising revenue is going to be flowing. I mean, the gates are opened now. It's all going to be rushing in. And, the only thing we can hope for is that the fighters do get everything that they deserve in all of the deals. A little tricky to see how it's going to work out between pay-per-view points, raising pay, what type of revenue split they'll possibly do. We will see. But for that, at the end of the day, we're just fans, and I can't control it. And I'm just happy that I get to watch fights for free now.
So you feel to win?
I think it's a huge win. Absolutely. Huge win. Huge win for the fans. Huge win for the fan base. I think this will help them get so many more fans. I mean, let's be honest. Most casuals are not paying $80 for a pay-per-view. Even the people like myself who would pay for a pay-per-view, I'm on the East Coast here. Fights start very late. If I'm spending that $80, I do not want to be sleeping when the main event is coming on. Sometimes it's 1:30 in the morning. I mean, it's tough. So I think this is the biggest win that they could have had.
I agree. I only see the glass half full or completely full in this case. I still can't believe, and I'm not going to name names, but I still can't believe people are shitting on this. People have said,
"What's not to like?"
They said the quote, CBS totals in social followings is about 30 to 40 million followers across everything. And ESPN is about 300 million. And I'm like, all right, that's randy dandy, but we never got a pay-per-view on ABC. Okay?
This is true.
Also, we didn't get, and I'm sorry if I missed this. I'm pretty sure I've been locked in the last 7 years or 6+ years. We didn't get the Sunday sit-down conversations. Caleb Presley sat down more fighters than John Anderson on ESPN. We didn't get enough E60s with Jeremy Schaap and of fighters. Like, the fighters have so many stories to tell. We also didn't get the Scott Van Pelt interview, the post fights, or even have it on a Monday night. If you had a Nate Diaz, do a pre-record. I don't care if they're going to curse, if they're going to smoke a blunt live on ESPN at 11 p.m. Do a pre-record. I don't think ESPN tried hard enough. And I know UFC handles the production side of it in-house. And I think the only ESPN original thing was ESPN Destined or something. Like, they followed a 3-part series of like Alex Caceres. I'm like,
oh yeah, they did. Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, that is great, but that's nitty gritty. Where's the ESPN platform? What name is Good Morning America, ABC? Whatever their freaking their 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. show is, like, there needed to be Jorge Masvidal on those shows, or Conor McGregor. Like, I think CBS will do that.
Yes. I totally agree with you. When you do look back on it, while the UFC was with ESPN, they're with them till the end of the year, they really haven't gotten any benefits from being with ESPN other than maybe their reach on social media.
The UFC built ESPN Plus.
Essentially they were think about it. They were really the reason why ESPN Plus came around. It's so tough when you look back on it. I know we heard some rumors the last few months. Dana wasn't. The rumors that I saw was Dana wasn't very happy with how things were going with the pay-per-views and certain broadcasting things that ESPN might have handled on their end. But when it comes down to it, UFC, they really didn't get too much out of it, the deal, other than what they were paid and the social media reach. So I think CBS is going to be, they might not have as much social media reach, but I don't think that's the main concern here.
Did you, and this goes out to anybody, you guys can comment below, join the stream, let Adam and I know. But Adam, for you specifically, did you get your Paramount Plus subscription yet?
Yes, actually, I already have a Paramount Plus subscription, shockingly.
Okay.
I think I might be canceling probably once the year is up. I'm probably going to cancel my ESPN Plus.
I know.
I
I don't
have
know
the
what to do because
bundle.
I'm in the bundle. Yes, I'm in the
I have the Disney Hulu bundle. Hulu platform, I think next year is going to go away and it's going to fold into Disney Plus. I'll be honest with you. With the bundle, I've only opened Disney Plus maybe twice, and it's to watch The Mandalorian. I don't even think that show is running anymore. I have no reason to open Disney Plus. And ESPN Plus, honestly, I'm not going to use it anymore. I mean, the biggest thing that I used it for was UFC, so I just don't see myself needing it.
Wow.
I know I'm probably like in a niche group of people, but yeah.
I think I bought the bundle too. I mean, I had ESPN Plus pre-kids, but then I'm like, oh, I got kids.
You
They're
got to
gonna
keep it
love
for
The
the
Lion
kids.
King. They couldn't give a shit less about Simba.
Oh,
You know why? Because YouTube is literally, they have these dopamine shows. There's like a guy who stands in front of a green screen. I'm sure you've heard of this lady, Miss Rachel. Do you
I've
want
heard of this
more?
race.
Do you want more? Oh yeah, pay me, bitch. Pay me Netflix. Like, I can't stand Miss Rachel. Like, get that shit off.
Oh
It's
man.
literally like, I swear, she's like the new Ellen DeGeneres. Like when the camera's off, she's like, "Where's my motherfucking latte?" Like I could just see it in her eyes. I'm sorry. Like
We
my
got to get
brother.
these kids to jujitsu class.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and I was literally at jujitsu. You could probably see the scuff mark from somebody's elbow. Somebody goes, "Hey, make sure you don't get your kids with the tablet." My son literally has like a tablet taped to his eyeballs. Like
You got to make him turn him into an outdoor kid. Take the tablet away, let him climb a tree.
He actually is an outdoor kid, but
climb a tree, fall off, break a wrist.
We're going to be even more indoor adults turning in 2026. I mean, are you a boxing fan? Are you going to watch boxing now that it's more readily available? I mean, Canelo Crawford's on Netflix, my man.
No, I definitely will be watching a lot more boxing with how much more available it's going to be for sure.
And you reminded me of this. Everybody may be happy about the deal if you're a fan. No more pay-per-views. I don't know what you're saving, about like 85% if you were if you had integrity and paid for every event. But everybody's next concern, or mainly in the media, is fighter pay. And Dana White was on the Dana White Contender Series post-fight podium, and he was asked about fighter pay. Shout-outs to Oscar Willis of the Mac Life. And you'll see him in Chicago. Tell him Mike says hi. Man, I want to be there, man. I want to be there. Oh my gosh.
I wish you were going, man. I wish you were.
But Dana White confirmed that the fighter bonus will increase. And I think they should go to finish bonus. They shouldn't just be limited to 3 potential performance bonuses out of the 13 fights. It should be, if there's 13 finishes, 13 bonuses.
Everybody gets a piece.
Yes.
That would be nice to see.
But if we're sticking to 3, it has to be 100K as a floor.
There has been a few times where he's given more than 3.
Yes.
But those are like special. I mean,
yes,
that's not happening most of the time.
No.
So it is tough. They should make it a little more broad, spread the wealth. Yeah,
Scott Coker. Shout outs to Scott Coker. Always did the finish bonus, because like people are not going to fight less. You're in a cage. Like this person is trying to kill you. Like you're going to defend yourself and try to stop them from trying to kill you. So I like the fighter. The win the finish bonus, but there is a win for the fighters. Tom Aspinall was on Ariel Helwani's show, and he expects to get paid more with the UFC almost quadrupling how much money they made from ESPN. So say the floor for Aspinall was like a 500 and 500. I expect everything to just be at least doubled, like $1 million and $1 million.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna do this with guys like Aspinall who are already signed to like big contracts. Are they restructuring? Are they gonna pay them more in bonuses?
Everybody was talking about pay-per-view points. again, another glass half empty media member was like, well, now there's no more pay-per-view points. So do it based on views.
Well, that's what
still...
I think. Do it based on views, split more, give them more of a higher revenue split. There's other ways to make up for it.
If 21 million people tune in to like Islam Makhachev versus Ilya Topuria, figure it out. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Right.
Like, this is just a win. Let's just enjoy the win.
Right. I mean, I don't think it'll ever get to be as big as the Super Bowl where somebody's paying $1 million for a commercial, but those people who, if you have like a Khabib Conor like card and it's that big, these promotions, you're raking in ad dollars. Give those fighters a share of that. I mean, that's what they deserve. So hopefully that's how we see it play out.
Yeah, and somebody said if they're gonna ever do a union, it's now. But
I saw some stuff on Twitter. People were saying if they get 100% of fighters to go on strike, threaten for a union, like, yeah, this is the time. It's right now as the year comes to an end.
And a thing that was announced pre-deal news, but was post our last recording, was Dana White shutting down John Jones wanting to fight at the White House. So whenever the ESPY was, I guess that is about maybe 4 weeks ago, whenever the MLB All-Star break was. And John Jones is just a psychopath. The video comes out about him threatening a cop like he's in the middle of Sicario. Sicario 3. I think that might be a Taylor Sheridan.
Yes. I think you might be right. That movie is so good, though.
Yes, Sicario 1.
Watch it if you haven't. Sicario 1.
Absolutely incredible. The border scene in the traffic is
just savage. That scene at the border in the traffic. Incredible.
But John Jones was trying to reenact a scene from Sicario by threatening cops. Go watch the video. It's insane. He goes, I know people who kill you for less. And the cop's like, sir, I'm just trying to pull you over for a ticket.
I don't know what prompted him to get there, but, for us at home, it's quite the entertainment value.
He's literally on the freaking red carpet for the ESPYs then saying, like, God has brought me here, and you bet your sweet apples that I would love to fight in front of Donald Trump's White House.
I mean, 1 minute he's praising God and Jesus, the next minute he's doing coke off hookers' asses, he's drunk, and now he's on his hands and knees begging for a fight at the White House. I don't know. I mean, I know he's the best in the world. He could do what he wants, but I mean, at the end of the day, this guy is just flat out crazy, especially with what he pulled with dragging along Tom Aspinall. And I'm very glad. I'll be honest, I did not see this one coming from Dana. I definitely wouldn't have expected him to come out and say something like that this early. But I'm very glad Dana kind of stepped up and said he won't be entertaining that. So I think that's a win for the fans. And we don't have to sit around to be dragged on as fans waiting to find out if it's actually going to happen or not.
Yes. Get Islam Makhachev. Somebody's going to show up. Get Merab Dvalishvili. Somebody's going to show up. And literally,
Merab would be great.
I don't need John Jones representing us just because he was born in upstate New York. Like that dude lives like he's Pablo Escobar. I mean, Merab Dvalishvili is more American than John Jones. Like, humble, hardworking.
One could argue, yes. He is definitely the better example.
And I don't need Conor McGregor to use this as like an advertisement for his candidacy, following in the footsteps of Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you're paying attention,
I listen. I hope in a few weeks from now, Dana comes out and says the same thing about Conor. I will never buy into it. Conor coming back. I just can't do it. We've been dragged along now for like 6 years. It's not happening. I don't. There's no way I see it happening.
Hopefully not.
You see the videos of him training?
Yes. I was. He
looks like a drunk sailor. I mean, come on.
I'm gonna scour the internet for this. Now I don't know why he would post this. There's literally zero need to post this. The last time we were recording, the number one part of our headline was Conor McGregor's dick pic, and now the next time we're recording, he has a mohawk, and
He's got the Chuck Liddell going.
He's training with the quote unquote Uber driver, as Ali Abdelaziz said. But yeah, he's like Chuck Liddell, like now. Like Chuck Liddell might be in better shape than Conor McGregor.
I mean, when I watch the training videos, there's maybe one punch or kick he throws it. I'm like, oh, Conor might still have it. But the most of those videos, I'm just like, oh, old and slow.
Hold on, I found it. Let me share. McGregor, you son of a bitch. Okay, I got it. We're adding to stage. All right.
This is the most recent one. Yes.
Hopefully it just goes on a loop. And I mean, no offense, like that's like the oldest 20-year-old I've ever seen. Like I swear that dude is definitely 20 years old, but like that guy enjoys himself. Like that guy's never in camp. Like and McGregor's like teeing off on him. Like why do you gotta post? This is one of those like not a yes man, but like a punching bag, like to build the confidence. Like Artem, now that he doesn't have Artem Lobov because his own friend was trying to sue him, like he's got to find another Russian guy with a shaved head to beat on.
Exactly.
He goes, "What's your name?" He goes, "My name is Boris." He goes, "Your name will be Adam, and I will hate you every day I see you. I hate you." And the guy's like, "What did I do? I just signed up for the trial class."
Yeah. It's my first day here.
I get it. He's trying to do the Rocky. There's a Rocky movie where he wants to go back to like the cellar, the dripping water, the dungeon training, and he's on the yellow mat.
Motivation.
Look, he's got plywood. There's not even mats on the wall. Like they just stapled that sign there. The clock is wrong. But then, like, I mean, Conor, I'm sorry. Like, there's nobody telling him like the optics.
Who are you putting him up against? The only person you could put him up against is Michael Chandler. If he comes back, you can't give him any other fight. I mean, and Chandler's going to run through him.
Personally, I would love Chandler, Steamroller, Matt Frivola at the Garden. I think that's a very fun fight.
I'd love to see my man, Matt Frivola, back at the Garden in November. That would be great.
I would love, and of course, we will be in the building. Inshallah, as they say.
Yes.
But what was it? Now, I don't know if somebody saw our stream because this was never talked about. We heard about Logan Paul and Conor.
Ooh.
But now it's being on mainstream MMA media being teased that Conor McGregor, Jake Paul could be a thing. And when Dana White, like somebody put the pieces together, when Dana White said pay-per-view is not dead. I know I have my bosses, Mark Shapiro and Ari Emanuel on CNBC saying, yeah, pay-per-view's dead. Like the fans will never have to pay for a UFC pay-per-view again. And the Dana White, no, it's not dead.
Yeah.
This host was putting the parts together that, are they talking about the McGregor Jake Paul fight? Now, are you going to pay $9.99 for that pay-per-view?
No.
You're not going to pay for Jake Paul Conor?
I'm not going to pay for that. I can watch that for free.
Wow.
I'm an honest guy. Well, I might show up at a friend's house. They watch it for free. So I'm just there. Part of the crew watching. I don't know. I'm not going to pay for that. I know there was some talk about Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua. When I saw that, I laughed. I was like, there's no way. This has to be such a joke. That's not happening.
I haven't given that any mind.
I don't know. Where do who comes up with this? Who comes up with this?
I think Turkel Sheik said jokingly, he goes, yes, I will get Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. And then I think that was literally the laid back quote. And then it just started spiraling. And Jake Paul said, yeah, I mean,
come on.
But in terms of Conor, this is about the right time for him to get ready. It's 11 months out for a July 4th card. It gives him enough time to get the body ready. Can he avoid the partying for 11 months and stay focused because of the major opportunity that is the UFC on CBS on the White House lawn? Like, dude, I don't know if you plan to travel more for UFC shows, but We gotta be in Washington D.C. for that.
I mean, listen, I don't know what, but I will do anything to get there and be there in person for that card. To be standing on that grass in front of the beautiful White House, just to see an octagon there. I don't know if it's going to be on the lawn. Is there going to be a tent? Will Trump build this fantastic ballroom by then? Maybe it'll be in the ballroom. Who knows? I mean, we don't know. I will do just about anything to get myself there.
But I think McGregor feels the same way.
I
like what do you call them? The slob donkeys or the dumpster donkeys?
Swamp donkeys.
Swamp donkeys. Like I think he could put down the swamp donkeys because of the opportunity that would come. Dude, okay. We're talking about July 4th. No NBA finals, no NFL, MLB. We're talking
the biggest.
We might get 40 million minimum. 40 million viewers minimum for UFC on CBS at the White House. I mean, think about how it's going to be advertised.
It would be unbelievable. Is this thing going to be live on CBS? Is it going to be, are you going to have to do it through Paramount? I mean, it's going to be unbelievable. I think July 4th, 25, 30 million easy. Has to be.
100%. If the UFC can't crack 25 mil, I mean, about 7 months into their deal with CBS and figure out the ebbs and flows and producers, I mean, it's going to be a long time.
It's going to be a spectacle. The thing is, think about it. They've already been talking about this for a month and a half. By the time July 4th comes around, I mean, they talk about this on the news as if it's a joke. It's just self-promotion. It can't be any bigger. People who've never heard of UFC have probably already heard about this. They're going to do what? On the White House lawn? They can't do that.
I think people think they were joking.
That's what I'm saying. People who don't know what MMA is are saying, what are they doing? Maybe I got to see this. I think it's good. Might do the highest numbers that UFC has seen. What's the highest number?
Will we get the first Star-Spangled Banner for a UFC event?
That's great. Who will they get for it? That is even the bigger speculation. Who will sing the Star-Spangled Banner?
Oof. I mean, Kendrick Lamar. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's a good question. If you guys got an idea,
Kid Rock?
Comment.
Ooh.
Wow. You nailed it. On the guitar.
That's it. Got him on the phone. Oh.
I'll play that on the way out, so in case we get
Kid Rock might even stream himself doing the national anthem in front of his own home that is a replica of the White House.
1,000%. I could see that. And as long as he doesn't shoot any Bud Light.
Yes.
But we're keeping it moving and grooving. Real quick, some fight announcements. UFC 320 following the Chicago card. Kind of under the radar, this one. I think we heard more about the UFC 321 announcement, which I'll bring up in a second. But Magomed Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira 2. Let me zoom in. My apologies if it's too far back. Yeah. Initial thoughts on UFC 320?
Extremely excited. 320. Yes, 320. So this is October 4th. Extremely excited. I'm gunning for my boy Pereira. I think he learned some things from the first fight. He learned he can stuff the takedowns. Maybe he feels he doesn't have to worry too much about takedowns. I think we'll definitely see him trying to push off more. And I think the hands are going to fly this time around. This is an exciting card. Co-main event, Merab, Corey Sandhagen. I mean, what more can you ask for? After that, before that, you got Yuri and Khalil Roundtree.
Make it 5 rounds. Make it 5 rounds.
God.
Please. I'm saying I think it's going to go 5, but I don't need the like, oh my God, like there's a crazy knockdown at the end of the third. We need 5.
I know. I know. They should really let the boys just go.
Let the boys go.
5 rounds. That's what the fans want. I mean, I have three absolute bangers of fights, nonstop action. I mean, Khalil Yuri is going to just be, I think, absolute madness.
Yes.
I don't think Khalil will be able to keep distance the way that he did against Jamal Hill. I think Yuri comes forward a lot more than Jamal did. So I think that's going to be a really exciting fight.
That's like one of the best fights in the
It's going to be
entire
it's going to be
organization.
unreal. I mean, Khalil beats you up like, I mean, you owe him lunch money for the last 3 months.
You get the two chess masters with Ankalaev and Pereira, like what
Yep.
adjustments they can make. And then Marab, you got the wrestling versus the wizardry that is Sanhagen on the feet, on the floor.
Corey is so good. He's so good. I just don't see anybody beating Marab.
I mean, it's an immovable force versus an
And
unstoppable,
if
excuse
Marab
me, a
wins,
movable object.
but if Marab wins, I believe I was reading this earlier. He will be an elite company. Only 7 other fighters have done this before. 3 title defenses in 1 calendar year. I know Chuck Liddell is one of those fighters. Call me crazy. I think if he beats Corey in remarkable fashion, we can see him defend one more time this year.
You're crazy.
Come on. Get him on the last card of the year.
If he taps him out like as fast as Aljamain Sterling, shout outs to Sarah BJJ, Huntington, New York.
Hey, Huntington, shout out.
I mean, if he taps him out like he did, like
early, it's got to be early. It has to be in remarkable fashion.
Then he could turn around because I think a lot of fighters are gonna try to like.
Ooh, look at this! We got somebody in the chat here saying Marab fights 2 more times this year. Ooh, that is aggressive. I think we need to see a.
Oh, I posted the wrong comment.
I think we need to see a first round submission there if we want twice.
Is this Tua Tunga Vailoa or Matua?
Matua.
I appreciate you.
Shout out Matua.
Is dope. My only concern is that because in the same interview, Helwani asked Aspinall if you and that will be. Let me get to that right now. He asked Tom Aspinall if you stop Cyril Gane in the first round, as he's been doing all his opponents, are you going to turn around for the December card? And Tom's like, oh, we'll see. Because
come on, Tom.
He was very honest about the whole no pay-per-view. Does that equal more money? And the whole TV rights, this was already signed.
He's going to want to wait and see.
Yeah. So it's like Marab is such a company man, and the UFC, not saying they will, but the UFC has bullied Marab in the past.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You think if they give him the opportunity to fight in December, he'll take it? This is a huge what if. I mean, he's got to get through Corey first, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe you put him if he maybe gets offered the MSG card and he wants it if he beats Corey within 2 rounds. That would be crazy. And I only say that because we know Marab has lived on Long Island for quite some time. So it would just, be him coming back here. I know he's in Vegas now, but why not? I mean, why not?
I could see the December turnaround. Dude is an absolute beast.
I'm not even sure who he would fight. I had to take a look at the rankings. I don't even know who's out there for him.
I mean, then maybe we're talking Pantoja, but
Peter Yan. Or right? Does he give somebody?
Yeah. Jan is the Jan. That's
fight Jan.
You could sell that, if you're doing one of the Anderson Silva type of eras where you just move it along, just throw who's ever next, chop meat. Yeah. I mean, very excited for that.
You said Pantoja. I know Pantoja's fighting. He's gonna have that fight with Joshua Van.
Right. Shout outs to Joshua Van. He did the back-to-back pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I mean, for a champion to do back-to-back pay-per-views, that would have been like UFC 255, 256, which was Davison Figueiredo and Alex Perez.
Yes.
But Yeah, Tom Aspinall, Ciryl Gane. We both wanted Derek Lewis. We thought that it was
I just
bigger
didn't
name.
think Cyril necessarily deserved it. I know he's
No,
technically
he
number
lost
one.
to the guy that's
I know he
fight
doesn't
before
deserve
him.
it.
Alexander Volkov should be fighting Aspinall instead of Mr. Frenchie over there.
I mean, I know he's ranked number one, but like, is that the only reason why you're giving it to him? I mean, he's had 2 title shots. He
No,
lost.
because he represents France. I think he's the
I
biggest
just
French. He
I don't
represents a
really
nation.
it's just a little head scratching to me. I know the problem is when you look at the top 5. I mean, Tom has beaten everybody. There's nobody to give him. He beat all these guys. Jailton Almeida, I'm sorry, they're just not giving you the title fight, not yet. So you got to sit out and wait. They definitely could have threw in Derek Lewis, but yeah, I don't know. I also think,
Quote unquote, Aspinall said the only fighters he was offered were Almeida and Gane after the John Jones talk started to die down. Does that mean the UFC, like without Tom's knowledge, that they were like, "Hey, Derek, you want in?" And he's like, "No, I'm good. My balls are still too hot." And they're like, "Okay." And they go, "Tom, all right, we only got Gane and Almeida." Do you think they went to Lewis first?
Do I think they want Tom to lose?
Do you think that the UFC went to Derek Lewis first?
No.
Or not at all? Because, and we may not be privy to this information with the UFC pay-per-view in France or whatever the TV model is over there. Maybe having Ciryl Gane makes more money than having Derek Lewis, because maybe the French completely tune out to Derek Lewis. But all of France will be tuning in to Ciryl Gane, and it's going to be on European time. So you get, it's going to be in Abu Dhabi, I'm pretty sure. So you get Tom Aspinall with like the 10p in UK, and then Ciryl Gane with whatever the hour difference is. Maybe that's
France.
Is that forward? Or is that midnight? I guess.
I don't know. I honestly don't even know.
Or would that be backwards? Is it 8p in France? Like, so you get those massive countries. You got the Napoleon versus the Queen wars again.
They are ginormous fan bases. So I definitely see it from that point. Yeah. That's right. But I mean, I totally agree here. Ciryl Gane runs circles around. Wait, what? No, I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. Ciryl Gane runs circles around Tom. I think you're crazy. Wow. I'm sorry there, Matua. I don't know if you saw Ciryl Gane's last fight against Volkov. I think you should maybe go back and watch that.
A lot of grappling, though.
I rewatched it recently.
A lot of grappling.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But I think after rewatching that, I immediately said, I was like, Tom is going to run for Ciryl Gane.
No,
he should.
No. You guys want the hot pick? I'm telling you, take the over 2.5. Ciryl Gane is a point fighter.
I think Tom is going to run through him. I really do.
What do you think? He's just going to charge it? Like, then he'll get caught. Ciryl Gane is a freaking ninja.
He's an elite striker. I know. He really is.
Take the John Jones fight. That was an elite grappler who cut through him like a hot knife through warm butter.
I mean, yes, that is true. I do think, though, if Tom clips him early with a 1-2 and then gets the takedown, it's over. It's over.
Tom is not getting the takedown, though. I'm sorry. He's a BJJ black belt. He didn't wrestle in college.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Tom takedown. We see a little ground game submission, quick.
Wow.
Second round submission is what I'm going to say.
You're drinking the Kool-Aid, mate.
I'm drinking that now. I drank the entire pitcher on Tom Aspinall. There's nothing left.
Well, I'm going to need you to
I'm all in on Tom.
Drink down some Chicago
Also,
goodness.
one last point on this. If Ciryl Gane loses this fight, that's it. There's no more title aspirations for him. I'm sorry. He's not getting a title fight.
You're right. Yeah, the John Jones,
that's 3 title shots that he lost, all within like a year and a half.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to give him another title shot.
Shows you how thin the division is. But
the only way you give him another title shot is if it goes maybe the distance with Tom and it's like an unbelievable fight, and then maybe he wins like 2-3 in a row. But I don't know. What do we got next?
Yeah, I mean, come on, let's get to it. First and foremost, are we doing the wings on the line? I could give you a couple options. Do you want to do? You have to do an entire episode with no shirt.
Ooh, thank God I've been hitting the gym.
Or 3 experience wings. And folks, the experience wings are the wings that are used on. They're the hottest wings on.
These are 3. I got to eat all 3 in full.
Oh yeah, while you do picks,
they're fully coated.
320. Well, you got to. I want to see you just dip it.
Oh God.
And you need to crack open. I'm sending the experience to your apartment if you lose. If you lose, I mean,
this guy's trying to kill me here.
That's right. We are all about death and demise on this podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Seriously, we will watch one of us die on the next episode. So, what do you want to do before? What are the stakes?
So these are the stakes. It's either.
Well, think of something. Think of a punishment, because I'm literally got these punishments.
I should have came prepared with one.
I'm on like 3 different fantasy football group chats, and we're trying to figure out the punishment before the draft. And I said somebody should do a mile in the Borat bikini. And people liked it, but they didn't know how they would film it. And I'm like, don't lose. And somebody said that if they get in last, they got to pay the first place $100. I'm like, that's probably the lamest one.
Do you see me? Am I frozen for you?
You're definitely frozen, like Elsa.
Oh man!
But as long as you could hear me and I can hear you, we could still do these picks. You want to just keep it with the wings, and then if it gets too sweaty, too crazy, we'll go from there.
Yes, I'm in for that.
All right, let's start. What do you like from the bottom? You like Oh, I got you.
Ooh, here we go. We're back.
Yes, got you.
All right, let's start it off. Where are we starting? We're starting with the top, DDP and Hamzat.
Yeah. Take it away.
All right. Right off the bat, call me crazy. I'm going with Dreykus. I said call me crazy. Listen, I'm drinking a little bit of the Dreykus Kool-Aid now. I love the unconventional style. He fights like a character from The Simpsons. You don't know what's coming because he's so unconventional. The way he throws his punches, puts his head down, and he just wails like a kid at recess at school on the playground. Hamzat, I think Hamzat has a lot to think about here. Is he going to just go balls to the wall when the bell rings, as he always does? Or does he think, DDP actually it has a little more of the accolades, a little more of the stamina and strength to hold him off for the first round? So Hamzat maybe might not go as crazy as he does at the beginning of most of his fights. With that said, I think Hamzat will just go for it immediately, as he always does. But I just think DDP is so good and well-rounded and unorthodox. I think he's somehow going to find a way to win.
I think you're dead wrong. I think everybody is.
I love it.
Right off the bat, we're against. What did I tell you to how you pick fights? And
you gotta follow the money.
Yeah, okay, you remember. The money is in Hamzat Chimaev, man. And I'm telling you, he is so cool and so relaxed. And DDP seems to be doing a lot of goofy things. Like Daniel Cormier says that when you become a champion, you become 15% better. I think he thinks that he's 50% better. And I think he may be, as crazy as this is, underestimating Hamzat and not believing the hype.
I don't know.
I don't know about Hamzat's career moving forward. But to me, this is a Sean O'Malley, Aljamain Sterling fight where the UFC is just gearing up for one opportunity to wrap a belt around Hamzat Chimaev. Just wrap it around one of their stars.
Happens?
He's not one of these legacy stars that we have, like a Pereira and Ilya Topuria or Islam Makhachev, the multiple title defenses. But I think Hamzat Chimaev cracks through the young audience, the TikTok audience, so well. He has the look. Hey, brother. Oh, brother, I know. I I don't know, brother. A DDP. I don't even know how to spell his name, brother. Like
Uh,
he's
whenever
amazing.
he talks, I feel like he's just hungry.
He probably is,
I,
man. That's why he moved up the freaking middleweight.
I always feel like he didn't have enough to eat that day.
He got the title shot extremely fast.
He did.
He was obviously a UFC favorite because of those COVID fights. And a lot of people...
It was one after the other, just like he just ran through him.
Believe it or not, DDP and Khamzat joined the UFC in 2020. DDP has 9 fights. Khamzat has 8. And
Oof.
everybody... And again, yes, I get it. Khamzat's fights were very close together and a little spaced afterwards. But he was sick because he was training like a freaking idiot. He got COVID 3 or 4 times and was hospitalized.
Yeah.
Teased retirement.
I know we've all heard Dean Thomas's take. He's doubled down on this. He's not walking it back. Dean Thomas thinks that if Khamzat wins, it will be an absolute disaster for the division based on what we've seen of Khamzat recently. A lot of pulling out, a lot of illnesses, a lot of inactivity compared to what he was when he first started in the UFC.
Well, don't worry, because he's going to lose to Kai Bohayo in the next time out. Like, that's the future. Like, that's one of those legacy fighters. I'm telling you, the division will properly turn over. Like Merab taking it from Sean O'Malley, a proper champion will be handed. But we could say this wraps up the ESPN era where we were trying to build up like stars who weren't stars. No offense to Darren Till, no offense to Sean O'Malley or Khamzat Chimaev.
What could have been?
Like, but they were rushed a little. Like they're not the fighters. And Khamzat is an absolute dog. You're gonna get the best Khamzat. He's gonna give you 5 rounds of hell, and he's literally going to sacrifice everything to get that title. That just become immortal.
I mean, just look at the fight with Gilbert Burns. I mean, the guy's gonna stand in front of a fighting squad if he has to.
He can be super calculated if he uses wrestling, jiu-jitsu, sambo, submission attempts, but he is also a fan favorite for a reason. He does a balls to the wall grappling match with Armin Tsukian. I don't know if that popped up on your YouTube.
See that. I don't know if a lot of people saw that, but
like that, he did a balls to the wall grappling match with Jack Hermanson in a cage, like a wrestling match. Did you see that? Like,
yes, I did, and it was unbelievable how he manhandled Jack Hermanson.
It's one of those once he wins the title, it's going to be just complacency, plateau.
I mean, we just saw him the other day on the UFC, the UFC, like the lead up, the YouTube videos they post. He was tossing DC around like a ballerina. I mean, come on.
I'm not saying it's the Daniel Dubois had thrown a party the day of his fight with Alexander Usyk, but I just think there's the Sean O'Malley. I stopped smoking. I stopped jerking off. Like it's cute. It's not everlasting. I think they're gonna touch the title, but I don't think they're gonna hold the title forever. Like I said, Kai Bohayo. Even RDR is more... I was going to say RDR as well. More of a fighter's fighter. Hey, Anthony Hernandez is a dog. Like, Anthony Hernandez, Khamzat Chimaev is a closer fight, in my opinion, than what we're going to see on Saturday night. So I got Khamzat winning.
I would like to see... I'm sticking with Dricus. I'm sticking with Drysick. I think it will be like an absolutely unbelievable fight. I'm going to take a crazy guess. I'm going to say DDP finish. 4th round.
Are you even trying?
DDP finish 4th round.
I like that. Okay. I like that. All right. For the
4th round, it's going to go. You get to that 4th round, I think Khamzat's gas tank it's going to be somewhat depleted.
My boy Matua says Chimaev in 5. Skill gap is too great. Wow.
Okay.
I feel the same. I feel the same, Matua. That is me with Adam.
It's a fair assessment. I'm sticking with DDP. I'll come back here in a couple weeks, tell you guys I told you so.
I'm scared of this co-main event. Did you want to add anything newsworthy on it? Or your pick?
You know what I did want to say? They dragged us along with not announcing this co-main event for so long. I think they announced it for the first time 2 weeks ago or something like that. what the hell is going on? I mean, I thought we were gonna get some crazy lightweight #1 contender fight. I mean, there were rumors about Gaethje fighting Paddy Pimblett. I know
I think
Dreykus was on
Patty
the
ate
lines.
more. I think Patty ate more, so that the way they
Yeah,
would go.
yeah. Patty couldn't make weight, so
He
they had
looked
to cut that.
huge when he was standing across from
I
Poirier.
mean, I know DDP even said on a live stream that the co-main event was going to be Gaethje Pimblett, which I don't know if you want to hold much weight to. He was probably just saying that on live stream to draw more attention to which is great, good for him selling the fight, but a little disappointing. I thought we were going to have some crazy matchup here, and we kind of just, we get our own Pico, who this will be his first fight in the UFC. Hopefully he puts on a show. I mean, we'll see. It's kind of tough. I don't know how they landed on this one here.
I mean, this fight is so hard to pick. Does Pico get the UFC rub and just become something else? Like like we saw Patricio Pitbull kind of become gun shy when he got the UFC call.
They all have like the first fight jitters when they come to the UFC.
Who's a good? I mean, no, Ben Askren got tossed around by Robbie Lawler, but who's a good?
Well, he won that fight against Robbie Lawler.
Yeah, he's beating his battle right now. With
yes, shout out to Ben Askren.
I'll get into that if you got to go, I'll get into that. But
fighting for everything.
This is a tough fight for me to pick. Ron Murphy is calculated. Aaron Pico is a little reckless, but as he's getting older, he's getting more polished and less reckless. He had a couple early knockouts in his career. He seems to avoid vicious losses. What are your pick? You didn't even give a pick.
I'm all right. I'm gonna say, and I'm pretty sure on a previous stream I said I would never pick the guys who come over to the UFC from another division or another promotion. But I'm actually gonna pick our own Pico.
I'm going Lerone Murphy. I think this dude is. He was in the UFC. He had a big. I think it was a 5-rounder in the UK a couple of months ago. I think he walks into a little more professional on a short notice. Not saying Pico is less professional. I just think Lerone Murphy has been in the system a little longer. Pico, I expect him to be better the next time out. That's how I'll say it. This fight.
Yeah. I mean, Lerone Murphy is undefeated in the UFC.
I think it's going to be a close fight. It might be one of the most boring fights. But
I can't believe that this is what they put in the co-main event.
Pico could be a star, man. If he body shots Murphy and he drops, or body shots like a double hook and knocks him out.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the beef already started with Volkanovski. Volkanovski said, "I mopped the floor with him." I mean, if Pico knocks out Murphy, like the carrot is there for Aaron Pico to perform. Like again, they want to fast track him. He is a name.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, come on. If they're putting him in this spot and he gets a knockout win, that's fast track. I mean, Dana White privilege earned.
The fight before is, in my opinion, the people's main event. Jeff Neal, great guy.
Yeah.
Carlos Prates, the cigarette-smoking Carlos Prates. I mean, Prates fought in April. It's not so quick of a turnaround, and Jeff Neal's kind of that gatekeeper.
Yeah.
If you get past Jeff Neal, you could do something. Is Jeff Neal going to pull a rabbit out of his hat?
I love Jeff Neal so much. I mean, there's really nothing not to like about Jeff Neal. Initially, my thought was go with Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates, whatever you call him. I think, he's smoking 2 packs that morning before the fight, and I think he's going to go in there and show out, and I think he's getting back in the win column.
Carlos Prates, right?
Yes.
Yes, we're in agreement.
There we go.
I
love Jeff Neal. He's got the heavy hands. He loves to throw. I think Carlos Prates is part of that new breed. I I just think he's going to take it.
It's a get right fight, and Jeff Neal's not a shit talker, and he fights very fundamental. So I think Prates will have enough opportunities to find openings, but also relax and get his game going. So yes, we're in agreement. Shout outs to Michael Venom Page. Had the chance to talk to him earlier this week. Super sweet guy, super cerebral guy. He's facing 41-year-old, not so 41-year-old though, Jared Cannonier, Killer Gorilla, knockouts in 3 different divisions.
No.
You sure?
I think they might have replaced this fight.
What? It's canceled?
Yes, unless what I'm seeing is wrong.
This would have been taken down already.
Unless what I'm seeing is wrong.
Well,
Let me
you gotta stop going to
website.
Nutsack Sports.
Hold on. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Yes, he's fighting Jared Cannonier. Google is showing me something. Google is showing me something different.
Bro, you're on goggle.com. You got to go to google.com.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be a great fight.
Now, does Cannonier, does he swallow the ego and he makes it a grinded out fight? Very boring fight. Pushes Venom Page against the cage. Can he even get Venom Page against the cage?
I mean, Cannonier's gotta. I think that's gonna be the way that Cannonier needs to win. I think Michael Venom Page's striking is so elite. We've seen Cannonier in the past get a little bit caught up, taking a lot of shots. If MVP wins this, that's a huge come up for him right there. Big time win. This is such a tough one for me to pick. I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna go with MVP.
Yep, same. We are the
MVP.
same there. And I'm gonna go Kaya Sakura before that.
I have Kaya Sakura as well.
Yes.
I know he lost in his first outing. They gave him the title fight against Pantoja. Came up short, but he gets the first fight jitters in the UFC out of his pants, and now I think he's gonna show us who he really is.
Fight jitters out of his pants. Man, I know what you got planned after this recording.
Ooh, hey.
King Green, Bobby Green versus Carlos Ferreira. It's a striker, grappler, classic match. And this could be a retirement fight for either man. Who do you got?
Yeah, I mean, if it's a stand-up fight, Bobby's winning. If Ferreira plays his cards right and he can take Bobby down, keep him down, it should be a pretty easy night in the office for him.
So, who do you got?
I'm gonna go with Ferreira.
Oh, I'm gonna go Bobby. I think he wins and he retires, even though it's never a correct combination.
I don't know if Bobby really is ever gonna retire.
I can't believe.
Has he said anything recently about retirement?
No. He's married to the game.
I know he's at that point. Like he had that run last year where if he won a couple more, he did have they gave him that Islam fight. Bobby's just a madman.
Was that last year?
Was it last year or was it 2 years ago?
I don't know. I remember the Jim Miller was 300. I'm trying to think. The Islam might have been maybe the year prior because it was February, I believe. So
February 2022 it was.
Oh my God, 3 years
so
ago.
Long ago.
Wow,
that felt like recent.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
I gotta write down these freaking picks.
Does Bobby want to play like gatekeeper? I don't know.
No, but this is a good match. This is in the Jim Miller range, the Jim Miller class. Like I like this matchmaking, and no offense to Mr. Ferreira, but he doesn't have hands like Pereira. Gerald Mearshart, savvy vet, Michael Oleg-Chaychek, Polish owned, great boxing. I'm leaning.
I was looking at Gerald the other day. He's got something like 53 fights.
Yeah, he gets it.
It is unbelievable how many times he's made the walk. all credit to that man. I mean, you got to have some balls to make the walk that many freaking times.
He is one half of the reason why we're all talking about Hamzat. I mean,
it's true, and I feel bad for him that he's in that position, but I mean, it was a one punch.
that was
one
the
punch
Eddie
walk
Alvarez.
off.
Like, you're only going to remember Eddie Alvarez, or most fans are going to remember Eddie Alvarez for the Conor fight. But instead of, like, forget about his whole career in Bellator and becoming a UFC champion, Gerald Mearshart was just a highlight reel for the UFC countdown.
I know. You see that every time. It's the first one they show. Boom.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had him sit down like, hey, Gerald, you want to do an interview for UFC 319? He goes, yeah, sure. You guys haven't asked me for an interview. All right. Talk to us about Hamzat Chimaev.
First question's about Hamzat. Oh, man.
So who are you going? I'm going Michael Olejniczak.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him as well.
Andrade, another savvy vet, former champion Lupi Godinez. I'm going Lupi. This is one of the killing of the old versus the new.
Yeah, we're in sync now. It's Lupi.
Same thing with the fight before this too, with the Chase Hooper, Alex Hernandez. I'm going with the young cats. I'm going with Lupi and Chase.
Yeah,
sounds like we're in a Scooby-Doo cartoon. You're going the young cats?
Yeah, I'm going Lupi as well.
So then let's go with the old cats. Drakkar Klose, Edson Barbosa, absolute banger. Should be. I'm thinking of them like 7 years ago, but
listen, anytime Barbosa comes up, I just like those kicks, those highlight knockouts. I mean, the guy is just a freak of nature to watch him in there with the striking that he has.
Back at 155, I'm assuming? I believe Drakkar.
Yes, yeah, it is a lightweight fight.
I'm going Drakkar.
You know, I kind of wanted to go Drakkar also, but for the fun of it,
you're thinking with your heart.
I know. For the fun of it, I'm gonna take Edson.
Enjoy it, Adam. Enjoy it. Start to eat some hot stuff in Chicago. Ask for extra spicy pepperoni on your pizza.
Oh man. What else?
What?
How is the Brian Battle fight? I feel like he's a little more deserving than early prelims.
He lost. He was at that.
He lost.
He had that big win in France last year where he was like, I love it. I ain't losing to no French man.
And then he lost his next fight.
So, but he's facing. I think this guy's like 6'3", 6'4" for. Oh wait, it's in middleweight, not 170.
Middleweight.
I was gonna say, how the hell is Nasruddin cutting down to welterweight? Well. Okay, so Barbosa moves up to and it's in front of my face. I don't know why I asked you about it. And then Brian Battle's back at middleweight. What does this mean? Lack of discipline or career changes for the right reason?
See, now I don't know. I kind of wanted to pick him, but now that I'm realizing, I don't know. I'm a little torn now.
I'm gonna go with Brian Battle.
Where's Ruzaboyev from? Oh, he's from Uzbekistan.
To me, he's this generation's Forrest Griffin. I really see that with
Who you going with?
Brian Battle.
I know. I love him too. He should be where Chase Hooper is on this card.
Well,
that's how I feel.
Big win, gets on the mic. That's where he'll shine.
That's how I feel. I'm going to take Brian Battle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Karine Silva, Diane Barbosa, Rodrigo. No offense. I think we'll just cap it at the Brian Battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we did 1, 5, 9, 1, 2, 11 fights. So there will be something.
Right.
There will be a payout.
We'll see what happens here. I'm looking for a big turnaround from my last set of picks. I'm gonna get some wins this week. I feel it. Especially I'll be there in person. I mean, I could make things happen.
I think you're too excited. You're not thinking. But thank you for staying a little late. My bad for starting late. I appreciate you, Adam.
It's all good.
And
Ike, my man.
Real quick, we all appreciate Ben Askren. Love what he's done for this sport, and love him as a I don't know. He's a great. He's got a great presence.
He's a great human being all around. I mean, if you can check into see how Ben Askren's doing, going through a long, very hard, difficult health issue right now, but he's pulling through. He's making videos. He's giving us updates. He seems to be having a great time. I mean, he's loving life. He's not kicking himself while he's down. So say a little prayer. Just keep him in your hearts as he keeps recovering.
And I will keep you in my heart and Zach Gelb in my heart when you guys travel to Chicago. Safe travels.
Well, I'll be sending you pictures. I'll eat an extra slice of pizza for you. I'll have a hot dog. Don't worry. We'll enjoy Fenway. We'll enjoy the fights.
Fenway.
We're getting on a boat, circle around the river. Come on, we're doing it all.
Oh my God. I know. The next one.
It'll be a good time. Fenway. I said Fenway. It's Wrigley Field. Who the hell am I? God damn it.
See, you're not thinking.
Come on.
Experience. It's going to be amazing.
Tell me I'm crazy. I'm nuts.
I'm going to your apartment. We're gonna watch you suffer.
I hope not. I hope not.
I appreciate you, Adam. And we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Anything you want to say in closing?
No. The only thing I got to say in closing, Dana, shut that shit down. Connor is not fighting at the White House. It ain't happening. Stop talking about it.
Let's go. You guys
Let's go.
fucking heard it right. We're out.
Peace. All right. Peace.